Hey guys, welcome back to T-Bones Tech. Canon just announced their brand new EOS R. So in today's video, we are going to be going over everything you need to know about this camera. Probably one of the biggest features of the brand new Canon EOS R is the fact that it has a huge 35mm sensor. It shares the exact same sensor as the Canon 5D Mark IV, which is much more expensive than this camera. Probably the most shocking thing about this event was actually the price tag. This full frame camera that shares the exact same sensor as the Canon 5D Mark IV is only going to cost $2,300. And considering that Canon says that this camera has better image quality than the 5D Mark IV, that price tag is very competitive and very impressive. I think that the EOS R is going to be undeniably the best vlogging camera for anybody who can afford it. And that's because it has a huge 35mm sensor while still being lightweight. The big 35mm sensor is going to give absolutely beautiful looking bokeh, and it has a flip out tilt screen, which is going to allow you to see yourself while recording. It also has front eye detect AF, which is going to focus on the front eye of your subject, which is absolutely fantastic for portraiture. And it also has over 5,600 individually selectable autofocus points, which is absolutely crazy. It also has a brand new, really cool looking top deck display, which as you can see here can be customized to show tons of different information. And something else that I was really happy to see is that it uses the exact same LPE6 battery found in the Canon 80D and the Canon 5D Mark IV. It also has a magnesium alloy chassis, which is going to make it just as capable as cameras like the Canon 7D series. It also is going to have a absolutely beautiful OLED viewfinder with a 4.69 million dot resolution. To put that in perspective, a 1080p TV has about 2 million pixels. So the quality of this viewfinder is definitely going to be top notch. Electronic viewfinders are great. It gives you access to a lot more information when looking down the viewfinder than you could see in a traditional DSLR. It also gives you access to really cool features like the focus guide seen here, which is going to ensure that you get tack sharp focus even when manual focusing. Launching along with this brand new EOS R are going to be some brand new lenses from Canon, like the 35mm f1.8, a 24-105 f4, a 50mm f1.2, and a 28-70 f2.0 lens. And each one of these lenses has something extremely unique to them, and that is a control ring. This control ring is fully customizable and will allow you to change your aperture with this ring or potentially even change the ISO. And I'm really excited to be able to control my aperture straight from the lens again. Something that everybody is disappointed in is that this camera only has a single SD card slot. Everybody's hoping that it was going to have two for redundancy, but unfortunately it only has one SD card slot, but it is USH2 compatible, which is going to allow you to get those fast transfer speeds. And Canon recommends use these cards when filming in 4K. And something that videographers are going to be really happy about is that right out of the box, this camera is going to shoot 10-bit Canon log video, and it also has a clean 4K HDMI output. If you want this camera to work with your pre-existing EF and EFS lenses, Canon has you covered with an adapter, and we expect this adapter to sell for relatively cheap if you get it packaged with the camera body. But I have no idea who would want an EFS lens on a full frame sensor, but at least we'll have the option to mount one if we so choose. The Canon EOS R is going to shoot 4K at 30 frames a second. Unfortunately, we're not going to see 60 like a lot of us hoped it was going to have, but that's definitely not a deal breaker. But something that is very annoying is it's going to have a 1.7 times crop factor when filming in 4K, and some early reporting is saying that this camera has some pretty bad rolling shutter when filming at 4K. It can shoot 8 frames a second, and that's not too impressive since how the Canon EOS M50 is also able to shoot 8 frames per second and cost a fraction of the amount of money. Pre-orders are going to start September 12th, and they're going to be shipping sometime in October. Overall, it sounds like a very solid camera. I am going to be pre-ordering one, so if you guys want to see unboxings and a lot of coverage on this camera, make sure to hit that subscribe button and then to be notified every single time I put a brand new video to this YouTube channel. But that's all I got for you guys in this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up down below, and of course make sure to hit that subscribe button and then to be notified every single time I put a brand new video to this YouTube channel. Again, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.